President Donald Trump's administration has asked U.S. colleges to sign a deal on some sweeping terms, ranging from foreign enrollment and diversity to ideological values of students and staff, to get preferential access to federal funds. That's according to a 10-point memo sent to schools Wednesday by the government. It demands that schools cap international undergrad enrollment at 15%, ban the use of race or sex in hiring and admissions, and freeze tuition for 5 years, among other measures. The White House says it sent letters to 9 universities, including the University of Southern California, Brown University, and Massachusetts Institute of Technology, to solicit feedback and agreement. The memo urged viewpoint diversity, quote, transforming or abolishing institutional units that purposefully punish, belittle, and even spark violence against conservative ideas. It said foreign students should be supportive of American and Western values. It also says universities should share all known information about foreign students, including discipline records, upon request with the Department of Homeland Security and the State Department. Reuters interviewed students on Thursday from the University of Pennsylvania, one of the schools that received the memo.
I feel like this is kind of sort of an attack on me, who I am, a lot of my family, and a lot of my friends here at Penn and throughout my life. And also, I guess I can kind of see where they're coming from, but to me it's coming from a very privileged standpoint of this doesn't directly impact me, this doesn't directly benefit me.
So I definitely think that Penn shouldn't accept this kind of offer. And I say this because I think it's considering the diversity here at Penn and just like the various ideas that are present, I think it would kind of be too polarizing.
And at USC, students also said they weren't happy at Trump's attempt to control universities.
And I have a ton of friends who are international students, and I really fear that this ruling will hurt their ability to stay at the school. It'll hurt their ability to get the same opportunities as domestic students when they're suddenly forced into being othered, into being second-class students at the school, all because of this memo. Yeah, it's just a dumpster fire, frankly, from my opinion.
Yeah, no, it's messed up. I think it's like an overreach presidential power, in my opinion. You're just kind of being a bully to schools and saying, I won't give you what you want, what you need, unless you bend your knee.
Trump has in the past threatened to cut federal funding for universities over a range of issues, such as pro-Palestinian protests against U.S. ally Israel's war in Gaza, transgender policies, climate initiatives, and diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. However, the administration's threats to cut off federal funding to schools such as Harvard University and the University of California, Los Angeles, for allegedly favoring radical left policies have run into legal roadblocks.